It was the night the ballroom went into meltdown.
Tension is at an all-time high.
As the threat of elimination sent our stars into a tailspin.
Arrogant attitude, Michael.
But your rules change every single week, Todd.
A fuming Todd McKenny squared off big time with Rachel's partner, Michael.
You just did that to push our buttons and it worked. Will that be reflected in the score? Absolutely.
And in an unexpected upset,
Jason and Eliza.
NRL legend Jason Stevens was shown the door.
If this was personality with the stars, you would have killed it.
Tonight, are the cracks beginning to show?
I'm not trying to challenge you on this.
I'm sorry, it's all gone bad.
It's game on as our remaining stars pull out all the stops to stay in the competition.
There's not much you could pay me to be in your shoes.
One thing is certain. Tonight, 10 will become 9.
It's intense.
Everybody's feeling the pressure.
This is Dancing with the Stars. Live. Australia. This is Dancing with the Stars. Please welcome your hosts, Daniel McPherson and Sonia Kruger.
We just thought we'd get the party started early.
Absolutely.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Electric Ballroom. Ooh. And may I say, there is a buzz in the air tonight.
Yes. Hey? Yep. It's Todd's chainsaw. Ready to mow down a few more contestants. Everyone is still reeling from last week, which produced some of the best dancing we've ever seen. Plus some pretty heavy tension,
yes,
would you say?
It did indeed. Yeah, I was standing right in the middle of it. The judges laid down the law last week and they have said that they will be upholding it again tonight. Their message is clear. You break the rules, you pay the price.
And that price, Dan, is elimination. Our stars are hoping to get their routines exactly right, and they'll need to if they want to impress the judges and stay in the competition.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, last week, of course, we lost Steve-O, big Jason Stevens, and tonight another couple will be leaving for good. Hopefully you at home have gotten behind your favourite star as voting lines are now closed, and they will reopen at the end of the show.
But tonight, Dan, our stars will attempt to perform the very beautiful but very difficult foxtrot, and they'll also do battle in the Paso Doble.
Okay, and of course, keeping everyone on their toes. So the always live Chong Lim and the Dancing with the Stars Orchestra. Look at it,
Yeah. And making sure everyone stays on the straight and narrow, please welcome the Fun Police, our judges, Todd McKenny, Helen Ritchie, and Mark Wilson.
Welcome, gang. Great to see you. Now, of course, once again, Sonia will have a wealth of wit at her fingertips. She'll be twittering away tonight, won't you?
Yes, I will. And thank you to everyone who's following the tens of people who have logged on. And you can find the details on the dancing website. It's good fun.
Well, it's about time to find out what's in store for our 10 couples. It's time to bring them out. Let's bring out the stars.
Couple number one, who ripped open his shirt and then tore up the leaderboard. Actor Blair McDonough and his partner, Jessica Rapper.
Couple number two, a stunning debut left her breathless and the nation gasping for more. Model Rachel Finch and her partner, Michael Misner.
Couple number three, after a solid start, he's back to take things 1 week at a time. NRL star Jason Stevens and his partner, Eliza Campagna.
Couple number four, striking the perfect note so far, country star Melinda Schneider and her partner, Sergei Bolgarski. number 5, Ballroom's making her blossom. Photographer Alex Favola and her partner Arsene Kashishian. Couple number 6, he's Dancing's Cool Cat. Former West Coast Eagle David Wittapunda and his partner Lisa Van Pelt. Couple number 7, has she been shaken or stirred by her run-in with the judges? Model Rachel Finch and her partner Michael Misner. Couple number 8, he's been tagged the man to beat, actor Blair McDonough and his partner Jessica Raffa. Couple number 9, Dancing's Dr. Feelgood, TV Chippy Rob Palmer and his partner Alana Patience. And couple number 10, this TV cop's marching to a different beat. It's Esther Anderson and her partner Brandon Mitson.
Spectacular stars. How good do they look, ladies and gentlemen? Esther and Brendan, how good do you guys look? Look at this gentleman, this dashing gentleman, Rob Palmer. You were wearing a pair of work shorts only an hour ago.
How times change.
Yeah. Mate, you're a surprise package. What have you got in store tonight?
Oh, hopefully a bit of excitement, bit of fun, a lot of laughs.
Who'd like to see that? Always a crowd favourite. Blair and Jess, great to see you. Rachel and Michael, I'm staying right away from you guys. We're and Lisa, Alex, nice to see you. Melinda Schneider, ladies and gentlemen, how's that smile? Those teeth. Now, for those among you who were listening intently, you may have noticed that we tried to slide something in there and we introduced George as Jason Stevens. Did anyone hear that? Yeah. Thought we might just get away with it, but we didn't. I thought it was very funny, considering it's the thinnest Stevo has ever been.
And shorter.
And shorter. Would you like to play for the Sharks?
Not in this.
No. Mind you, it might actually help them this season. How are you, mate? A scare with elimination.
Yes, big scare.
How we're going to put it?
Yeah, it's a big scare. I don't know if my heart can cope this week if I'm down there again.
What were your thoughts?
I'm more worried about my nipple popping out, actually.
Let's just get it out now, shall we? Let's get it out of the way.
Well, once it's out,
there we go. Oh, there's some early nipple in the show. Good luck this evening, George, Joe, Beth. All the way down to Tamara, a perfect 10 from Todd. A standing ovation, rave reviews. Carmelo and Tamara, surely the best week you guys have had on the show so far.
Oh, definitely. Do you mean this week?
Last week was pretty spectacular. And
Yeah.
how's your week been this week, training-wise?
Very hard.
Where do you go from there? Standing ovation,
Down.
perfect 10, down. Okay. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope you guys continue to keep the standard very high. Are you ready to kick off the show tonight?
No. No, I am. It'll be good.
Anything else we should talk about before we get going?
No, it's all good.
All right, well, let's get into it. Tamara
Thank you.
blitzed the dance floor last week. It's time to find out if she can do it again as she kicks things off right now.
Brilliant. 10.
You got a 10!
You're already up there, so you're going to have to work your butts off to try and impress us each week.
I have been working really, really hard to get to that level, and now I'm just going to have to work that much harder.
The pasta doble. Do you know what it is? Yeah, the pasta doble
Yeah.
is the Spanish bullfight. Because I am the matador, Tamara really needs to match me in strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Zumba. Whoops. Yeah.
This dance requires me to be really strong, but I'm like a bit of a girly girl.
Under the no. Zumba. No, you did ballet steps again. I'm not really sure what's happened to Tamara this week. Again. No. What's this? Where's this coming from?
I don't know. Where that strength is going to come from, I don't know. Carmelo told me that the paso was all about being really aggressive, so I want to be a boy. Do I look like a boy? I need something here. Hey, babe.
What are you doing?
I'm ready for the paso.
I was a little confused why she came as a man.
Why are you looking at me
You're
funny?
actually making pizzas or something. I think you misunderstood what I was saying.
Really?
You're the bull. Yeah?
And sometimes I'm the boy.
No, then sometimes you're the woman.
I went to all that effort for nothing. So no boy?
No.
I'm going to have to find some kind of inner strength and just nail this routine.
Well, you're acting like a man now. Look, you're just leaving everything on the floor.
Dancing the Paso Doble. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tamara Jaber and her partner Carmelo Pizzino to the floor.
Great way to kick off the night, Tamara and Carmelo. Well done. I'll give you that. I'll give you this one.
I don't think I can talk.
Have you got dry paso mouth? Yes. How are you?
Good.
Now, you guys, I mean, you do this every week. You go, I don't want to dance, I'm a bit nervous, and then you get out there and you nail it like that. It was very impressive, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? But were you nervous about going first tonight?
Definitely. Yeah, of course, because it's hard because, you know, you've got to snap straight into it.
The niceties are starting to wear off now. I mean, someone's gone home, Steve went home, the competition's starting to heat up. On a perfect night, where would you like to go? Would you like to go first? Would you like to go in the middle? Would you like to go last?
In the middle's good.
I think whatever.
Well, you did a very, very good job, so well done. I'm going to ask you both to stay right here because we're going to get the judges' scores right after the break. Plus, coming up, we've got AFL legend David Wirapunda, last week's Queen of Controversy, Rachel Finch, and Chirpy Chippy Rob Palmer. It's a massive night. It's all right here on Dancing with the Stars. Welcome back to Dancing with the Stars. Tamara and Carmelo have just opened the night with a fiery Paso Doble. They scored the first 10 of the series last week. Let's hear what the judges thought of them tonight. Looking pretty good there. Let's start with Mark. What did you think?
Well, you are very good. But tonight you were so nervous. It's amazing that someone who's so used to performing in front of thousands and thousands of people, you were really stressed when you started. It wasn't until 3/4 way through the routine that I felt you settled down.
Yeah.
And do you, am I right there?
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know. Yeah, it was not my greatest.
Yeah, I don't think you was one tonight with Carmelo, as I've seen. And it's one of the things that you miss out on because when you let him lead you and guide you, you can become one as a couple. There's so much more to feel that way. So I'm looking forward to that as an improvement.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Helen?
Carmelo, did you say to Tamara you wanted her to match you for your physical strength? Because if she does, darling, you're going to lose. Actually, that was the thing I didn't like about it so much. It was a little bit too physical. Look, your overall picture is fabulous to look at, and I think your foot placement is excellent. I thought you could have styled the arms a little bit more. You need to spot when you do spins and pivots and those sort of things. It was a great job, but perhaps not just quite as good as normal.
The general.
Well, I think you danced at each other. You were like two separate people doing this amazingly energetic dance. But don't be afraid to be led by Carmelo and show that feminine side of you and be girly and be soft. You can still do it in Paso Doble and maintain a strong sort of silent strength to it. And because you were nervous, you know what came out? Your ballet feet. And that's where the difference is between ballroom and ballet. It is different technique.
Yeah.
And all your pivots were very turned out, knees turned out. So you want to make sure you don't fall into that when you get nervous. But let Carmelo be the guy and you be the girl. Next week I'd like to see you be really girly.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you,
Carmelo.
Thank you.
Just quickly before you go, what was it about this week that made you more nervous? Was it the dance? Was it?
I think maybe just fitting it into the schedule and just maybe not, knowing the routine as good as the other ones.
Just checking.
Yeah, no excuses.
Well done. Well done. Head back and see Sonia in the green room. Now, to support Tamara and her charity, which is Save Our Sons, call 192 557 715 or SMS Tamara to 191 777. Of course, when the voting lines open a little later on this evening.
Viva España! Hello, Spain are in the World Cup final, and they're on the floor here at Dancing with the Stars tonight in the Paso Doble.
Yes, it was good.
Great. And that's all we have to say.
Sorry, I'm glad. Yeah, no, it's all
You all right, love? You okay?
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to choke on my no spit.
Fair enough. We'll get the judges' scores, and Todd, Sergeant Pepper called and he wants his jacket back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
2 words for you, Sonia. Moo moo. 8.
Helen Ritchie.
8.
Mark Wilson.
Still good. 8.
Back to you, Dan.
Thank you, Son. Well, last week, a lively performance from Jo Beth Taylor saw her earn a gold star from the judges, but Mark still feels that she's holding back, and he said he wants her to explode. And I think it means on the dance floor and not literally.
Jo Beth, you could win this show if you just let go.
Thinking about the elimination just puts that added pressure on it that wasn't there before, I guess. But it is a competition, so I just have to deal with it.
Come on, Dan, put me out of my misery.
Foxtrot.
I know absolutely nothing about the foxtrot.
One of my favourites.
Is it?
Yeah.
Knowing that Daniel really liked the dance, I wanted to love it too. But when I started doing it, I got quite frustrated because I didn't get it. I was getting really nervous that I just wasn't going to get it at all.
All right, let's go all of it again. It's important to love the dance that you're doing. She hates it. There's no way to pretty it up. Doesn't like it at all. Slow.
No, not getting it. Sorry. Don't understand.
The pressure of this week's immense, and it's all too much. I want to look after Jo and bring her down to a more relaxed, comfortable level, so yoga really fits the bill.
Yoga is so fantastic. It's a very calming exercise and it was a really good idea.
Quick, slow. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It felt good.
That was good.
Nice.
I like it. I do love the gliding motion of the dance, but I just don't know if I can pick it up in the time that I need to.
Dancing the Foxtrot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jo Beth Taylor and her partner Daniel Gosper to the floor.
Tell you something that I
Great stuff.
Thank you.
You got a little bit frustrated with your foxtrotting, didn't you?
I did. I didn't get it at first, but then I did. I grew to love it.
You did grow to love it. You did very well tonight.
Thank you.
Daniel, were you happy?
I was really happy with that, yeah.
Fantastic. Great performance. Now, before we go to the judges, I've got one question for you. You're back here, you're on telly, you're dancing really well, you look amazing, the crowd are loving you. What does Jo Beth Taylor want from this competition now?
I want to win.
You want to win? Good. That's the answer I was after. Helen, what did you think?
Well, I think if you want to win, you have to believe in yourself more. And you really looked quite nervous when you came out here and worried about this dance tonight, I thought. And at some parts of it, you relaxed into it more. Look, it is a very difficult dance because it has slows and quicks in it and the control of that. It's a very hard dance, probably the hardest of the ballroom dances. But you're an elegant, sophisticated lady and you look lovely in this form of dance. So you should show that and just really try and enjoy it more.
Thanks, Helen.
Thank you very much. Todd.
Yeah, one of the first things that happens to you when you get nervous is you hold your tension in your shoulders. I've noticed that with you. And that for that whole routine, you were pretty much, you'd shortened your neck by a couple of inches. In ballroom, you really want to keep that elegant line by relaxing them. Even if you just give yourself a mantra, seeing your yoga there, give yourself a mantra to lower that because it's really going to give you a much more elegant line. Your legs are swinging wide quite a bit where you just want to really pass them through, in foxtrot especially, but that's because it's intimidating having that person there for those few minutes. You know, I know how hard it is. People shouldn't underestimate how hard this dance is because it's just slow, elegant music. You handled the choreography well, but I just think you were trapped within the dance. You didn't really let yourself go like you have been.
Okay, thank you very much. Have some more personalities, more of those Jo Beth Taylor bubbles.
I'll work on that for next week.
All right then, head back and see Sonia in the green room. Well done, Jo Beth and Daniel. Now, if you think there is plenty sweet about Jo Beth, you must vote for 1902 55 7718 or SMS Jo Beth to 191 777 at the end of the show. And you'll also be supporting her charity, which is the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Tweet about me. Nothing's tweet about me. Just tweeting away.
Hi, gorgeous.
I'm good. Now, you guys, you're travelling backwards and forwards to Noosa, aren't you? Noosa. That's how you have to say it.
Noosa. Yeah.
That cracks me up. Is the travelling hard with the training too? I know you're escaping the Melbourne winter.
We are. It definitely is. Yeah, it takes its toll. It's a 2.5-hour flight or so. So, yeah, a little bit, but it's a nice place to go back to.
It is. It is an escape the judges' scores. We better get them right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
7.
Helen Ritchie.
7.
Mark Wilson.
Yeah, better. 7.
3 sevens, total of 21. Nice. We think that's very nice, Dan.
It is very nice. Now, still to come tonight, we've got Esther Anderson and Blair McDonough. Plus, can Joker George Havadas find the form he needs to survive? The answer is next on Dancing with the Stars. Welcome back. Now, so far, actor George Havadas has used charm, cheekiness and even bribery to get ahead in this competition. But after a scare at last week's elimination, is this the week that our party boy knuckles down and gets serious? I tip not.
When you get it right, you get it really right.
We just got to give this to Todd.
I'll gladly take
Well,
it.
it wasn't my money anyway. It belongs to some camera person, so he's going to have to give that back. Ha ha.
So, pass it over. Think of it as a battle.
Wow.
Whoa. Why did you step together?
Luda's starting to sound a lot like my mother.
Change direction. There's no spin. Step.
George did this, George did that. George, you listening to me?
If I tell you to jump, yeah, you jump. George.
What are you doing? Pick up that, do this, do that.
Now, what the hell is this?
So that's a piece of string.
Excuse me? George. I'll always be tough on George. Step. Because I know what it takes to stay in the competition. Step.
The volume that she talks, it's as if I'm on the other side of the room.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've come up with a plan. Now tell me the right ear, because Luda, mouth, ear.
1, 2, side, together. What's that in your ear?
This earplug is to protect my ear from your voice.
George! Why? George!
If George wants to remain in the competition, he has to really listen to what I'm saying.
What was that?
Dancing the Paso Doble. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome George Hubardas and his partner Luda Toita to the floor.
George and Luda, ladies and gentlemen. That little shake of the head there, was that a good shake or a
I
bad
missed the
shake?
whole section right there.
Yeah, but you see how flowy Luda's dress is? When she was doing this, you didn't notice.
Oh, Todd's going to notice. I know he is.
Yeah. Before we go any further, how about the band, ladies and gentlemen? Chong Lim and the Dwts Au Orchestra. Sounded very dangerous tonight. They were singing Walk This Way. You did a little bit of walking in there. It was great. It worked out well.
Mental blank.
Yeah. Do you get down on yourself? I mean, you're taking this thing very, very seriously, this competition, aren't you?
This dance I did.
Yeah.
Very serious, the whole competition, but I can't believe I just missed the whole section. But we still finished on time.
I don't know, you did catch up. You were very good.
I must be learning something, Luda.
Do you think this dance suited you?
It did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Paso. I did. It was a good dance. Very masculine, very strong. Got to throw Luda around a bit. It's good.
And just before we go to the judges, did you nail it in rehearsals?
Yeah, we did. It was very good.
That'll be the most frustrating bit of this show.
Let's watch the rehearsal.
Is nailing it.
I don't want to watch the rehearsal.
All right. Let's see what the judges thought. Mark.
Mate, you've got to bring it here, and that's the tough thing about dancing. When you perform, in any dance event, if we don't bring it to the competition, we miss out, and that will cost you. And I still feel your arms are robotic. I'm not seeing you actually becoming a dancer yet. You're still walking. Yes, this is a dance where you've got to walk the dance more than anything. But, you know, that's why I feel that there's no power in the way that you drive across the floor. So I'm looking for that. And the way that the other couples so far are improving, you're not keeping up. I just get a sense you're missing in action.
Fair enough.
Okay. Helen?
Well, unfortunately, we did notice you lose it, but you got back together, so that's something, and you started and you finished with the music. And the title of your song...
It's quite impressive.
The title of your song was Walk This Way. I don't think so.
I can't walk and dance.
Look, you know, you had good eye contact, but some of the elements I was looking for was strong body shaping, body line, strong foot placement. You're trying, George, but you just need to try a bit harder. And when she says jump, just say how high.
Yeah, I'll take the earplug out next week.
When you dance, the music is very important and played brilliantly by Chong and the band, of course, as every week. But as a professional dancer, for me, looking at a paso, if I was having to choreograph one, Luda, I would never have agreed to actually do a paso doble to that, because what you were doing dance-wise was bashing against the rhythm of the music, which would have helped you, George, if it had that real paso beat. So there was kind of a mix of emotions going on.
It was very
difficult. I would just say to you as a dancer, as a professional, I would have been on the phone to the producer straight away saying this is not going to suit us. Did you?
I did.
Oh. Well, I'll have a word to the producers after the show. Well, you're within your rights to do it because it's you that are up here, but I think that didn't help George at all. When I said to you, George, when you get it right, you get it right, and there were some things in there that you did get right, but there's also some things tonight you got wrong. Like
I missed it.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I just think never agree to music that doesn't suit the dance, Luda, ever. No matter what they say, just don't agree.
I'll try.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. I know, before you go, let's just say, there were some positives in that dance, weren't there? Some?
His hairy chest as well.
His hairy chest and
Well,
some other
good
stuff.
eye contact.
The music, it would say.
And I didn't pay top for that comment, by the way.
Yeah. You can
Go
take it off
back,
now.
see Sonia, put your feet up. Well done, George and Luna. They've just taken a battering. If you want to keep George on the dance floor, and you may need to, you have to vote. Call 1902 557714 or SMS George to 191777, and you'll also be supporting his charity, the Australian Children's Music Foundation.
You've got that look on your face, George, like you want to say something.
I can't believe I got dressed up and missed the whole step.
Yeah, but we didn't even notice that. We didn't notice that. The music seemed to be a bit more of an issue.
Being an actor, it's pretty good. You're good at covering your mistakes and making it look real. You know?
I thought you looked great. Do you guys think? Yeah. Really? And I mean, you've got Todd in his military jacket, and there's Mark. He's dressed up like Jack Lord from Hawaii Five-0. I mean, how can you take them seriously?
Yeah, fair enough. And I look like the Count from the Muppets.
But Helen looks lovely. So we better get the judges' scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
5.
Helen Ritchie.
Sorry, George, 5.
Mark Wilson.
Yeah, it's awful. 4.
I can't make any comments, so I'm
You
gonna...
could say something in Greek, though, couldn't you?
Oh, I'll get in trouble for that as well.
All right, all I'd like to say at this point is book 'em, Dano.
Yeah, well, the judges aren't pulling any punches this evening, and still to face them is model Rachel Finch, plus Alex Favola and Melinda Schneider all coming up. It's all right here on Dancing with the Stars. This is Dancing with the Stars, live around Australia, and we know that she has $1 million smile. And last week, Melinda Schneider proved that she can also smoulder, see? So which side of the schneid will we see tonight?
I just love you as a couple.
Sergey and I get along really well, and I think that always comes across.
It's a paso doble.
What the hell is that? All I knew about that dance was that it was Spanish, and I love tapas, so, you know, I thought I'll be good at it. Can we do some different tempos, like at some section that you haven't yet choreographed?
Melinda didn't know anything about the paso doble, and now you're trying to give me suggestions.
Just for something that's like, from a timing point of view, might be interesting.
I know she's very musical and stuff, but this is kind of my job.
Linda trying to help me with choreographing and stuff, which is really good.
I'm not trying to help
Really
you.
good.
Rubbish. I love to have input, but not in regards to the choreography.
You said to me that you want me to put some of myself into it. I'm just saying.
Cool. I'm going to come on her concert and say, Melinda, you know that guitar? Can you just add the 7th string on it?
I love you, Sergey. And I have every faith in him. I was just being a bit creative. Give me a hug.
I don't like when people tell me what to do.
I didn't tell him what to do.
Dancing the Paso Doble. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Melinda Schneider and her partner Sergey Bolgowski to the floor.
my share. And that's one thing I never meant to do. 'Cause I love you, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Awesome, Melinda and Sergey. Well done. Which bit did you choreograph?
All of it.
Yeah, well done.
No, not at all. I couldn't do it without him. He's incredible.
You guys are a great team. A little creative / communication issue throughout the week, but it looked like it was resolved.
Straight away, pretty much. Maybe like 5 minutes.
We resolve things quickly, which is good.
That's probably the key to a great partnership.
Yeah.
How did you find the paso?
Really difficult.
Yeah?
Really difficult
Like the
dance.
theatrical nature of it?
I love it. I'm really getting into the not smiling thing.
Well,
Second dance in a row.
It may well have worked for you. Let's see what the judges thought. Helen.
I think when Sergey was saying to you put some of yourself into it, he meant who you are. Show us who you are more.
Yeah.
You have a great face, great eyes, especially for this dance. And it's a lot about the eyes in this dance, keeping contact in that way.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen you, you're all woman, I would have liked to have seen you shoulders down, head up, a little bit more arrogant through the dance. But I thought you did your best, and as a couple, I think you have a nice chemistry together.
Thanks.
Mark?
I said last week I really like you as a partnership, and I completely agree with Helen. There is so much more to come from you. I want you to be more athletic as a woman. So when you dance with him, you're going to really challenge him, use your body, driving with your legs and your feet to work across the floor when you're on your own. Last week when you danced the tango, you've been cradled by him, and so you could be hidden in a way. You're completely on your own doing this dance. So it can show some weaknesses, and that's what I'm seeing. Okay. You need to, if you're doing spins, make sure that when you spin you can delay them, make them quick to create drama.
Thank you very much, judges. Guys, week 3, I think you guys are in a fantastic position. You've got plenty of improvement left. We're going to see the best of you in weeks to come. So get back and relax with Sonia in the green room. Well done. And if you think Melinda has what it takes, then you must vote. Call 1902 557 720 or SMS Melinda to 191 777 and you'll be supporting the Olivia Newton-John Cancer and Wellness Centre.
So glad that you made up and that you're not fighting anymore.
5 minutes later we make up.
Yeah. But it does get very tense, doesn't it, when you're training together all the time?
It does. It's like any partnership, I
Absolutely.
guess.
And Sergey doesn't like to be told, do you?
No.
I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Let's get the judges' scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKinney.
6.
Helen Ritchie.
6.
Mark Wilson.
6.
Hey, you're in third place. It's not too bad at all, is it, Dan? Not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Now, there is plenty more star-spangled action heading our way tonight. Check this out.
Still to come. Alex, Wira and Rob pin their hopes for survival on delivering a faultless foxtrot.
I'm a little worried I can't learn to dance in a week.
Very, very scary.
Game on.
While for Blair and Esther, it's all about the perfect paso.
Anyone could go at any time.
It's awful. You don't want to go.
Plus, it's round 2 as Todd, Michael and Rachel come face to face for the first time since last week's Ballroom Biffo.
Your rules change every single week, Todd. They don't change every single week.
Yes, they do.
It's not going to go well for you, Michael.
You do not want to miss this.
And we are live. Now, Alex Favola has showed plenty of guts by simply stepping out from behind the magazine covers and onto this very dance floor. And now that she has taken centre stage, she is determined to have a blast.
I had a lot of fun in the performance and I felt like I really did enjoy it.
It's like somebody flicking the light switch on and off. You have flashes of where you're relaxed and we relax, and then you get tense and you get this stone cold look on your face.
The biggest hurdle was probably just to let go, so that's what we're working on this week.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2...
This week we have the foxtrot. It is quite difficult, so I was a little bit concerned at first.
I'm encouraging her a lot because for someone who hasn't danced at all, an important ingredient is to get the confidence up.
My confidence is fine, okay? People are going to be sending me vouchers for personal development and psychotherapy.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Smile, smile, that's it. But we need to start smiling a bit more.
I've really got to concentrate on not only remembering the steps and executing them properly, but on smiling and enjoying what I'm doing.
What makes you forget about everything and just be happy and just be in your own little world?
My kids. Hello.
Hello. I thought it would be a great idea to bring the kids in to cheer her on.
I was wrapped because they've been hanging out to come in and see me dance. What's the score? 10. Yay! Having the girls here does help. So this week, when I'm dancing, I will be thinking of my girls and hopefully they will give me a little twinkle in my eye and a nice happy expression.
Dancing the Foxtrot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alex Favola and her partner Arsene Peshishian to the floor.
This is the clock upon the wall. This is the story of a song. This is the first sound of a newborn child before he starts to crawl. This is the war that's never won. This is a soldier and his gun. This is a mother waiting by the phone, praying for him. Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we used to be. Confess to me every secret moment, every stolen promise you believed. Confess to me all the lies between us, all the lies between you and me. We are the boxes in the ring. We are the bells that never sing. There is a title we can't win, no matter how hard we might. Pictures of you, pictures of me, hung upon your wall for the world to see. Pictures of you, pictures of me, remind us all of what we could have been. Pictures of you.
Hey, some very contented smiles and giggles there, and a standing ovation from most of the crowd.
Thanks, guys.
Well done. Hey, that looks beautiful. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I really did enjoy that dance. I love learning it. It's a beautiful dance.
Must have been very special to dance that in front of your girls who were
Yes.
here down there. Hey, girls, how
Hi,
beautiful was
girls.
Mum? Very. Give Mum a wave. Yeah. Oh, how nice. Arsene, you must be very happy as mentor. And
She's been great this whole week. She's really enjoyed the foxtrot a lot. And like Helen said, it's not an easy dance. But the whole week has been quite challenging. But I think we'll see what the judges say.
All right. Well, let's not put it off any longer. Mark.
Oh, this is so much fun.
For you.
Alex, this wonderful person that we've been waiting to show this glorious face and energy and excitement has arrived. That was beautiful. You know, I found myself watching your dancing and not worrying whether something's going to go wrong. You danced a beautiful heel turn. It wasn't all beautiful. Some leg extensions and ankle extensions we need. But I can watch you dance. Alex Favola has arrived.
Todd, what a difference 2 metres away makes when how you view things. No, let's face it, you'd feel that was your best routine so far, we'd have to say, without a doubt. I still just feel a little awkward watching you. I don't think you committed all the way through. I think we saw hope there, but only hope.
Yeah.
I think you've got a lot of work to do. Are you really sure of the routine?
I thought I was until the first rehearsal, and then I kind of went completely blank and
Yeah,
I lost all the steps, and that really threw me because
Right.
I was really confident initially, but
Yeah, you've got to work
but
out
then we
some
got
way
over
of
that.
combating that, because I just thought you can see when you turn
you
off.
see it in your face?
You
Is that
see
what
it
you mean?
straight
Like,
away
yeah.
on
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Straight away. You read it like a book, but the bits that shine
see that well.
shine more than they have till now. I just hope, I don't know what else you've got to give us,
I
but
think you look a different couple.
shut up,
Tom.
Mark.
Oh, you're
I
looking
think
at-
what you've got to give us.
I thought you were great. I don't know what he's on about.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
right.
Thank you very much, judges. The crowd loved it. I really enjoyed it. Tell me, how important is it for you doing this show as a mother, setting an example to your girls?
Absolutely. I think it's such a fantastic opportunity for my girls to see me doing this. So
Is that the main thing that drives you?
Definitely. I think any parent's the same. Yeah.
Well, I think you've done very well.
Thanks,
well done.
Daniel.
Head backstage and relax. We're signing in the green room. Keep Alex dancing. Call 1902 55 7716 or SMS Alex to 191 777 and you'll be helping her charity, the Ronald McDonald House.
How beautiful do you look? And do the girls, your girls, you've got Lenny, Mia, and
Lulu's at home.
baby Lulu is only 6 months old, isn't she? So what everybody wants to know is, how do you look like this?
Dancing.
After 6 months, that's amazing.
Yeah, this has helped. I mean, 20 hours a week, so... Right.
Enough from you. You look like the hot guy from H&R Block. Doesn't he? Like some kind of spunky accountant. Let's get the judges' scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
6.
Helen Ritchie.
7.
Mark Wilson.
Much better. 8.
And the girls will be saying, that's our mummy. Back to you, Dan.
Yeah, great stuff. AFL star David Wirapunda got himself back in the game last week. Wirra climbed from the bottom of the ladder to a very impressive second place. And it's time to find out if dancing's most improved is still flying high.
The first dance we actually came last with points and I was a little bit hurt and shocked.
David, where did you bring that from? That was an amazing change.
Best legs in the jive tonight, as far as I'm concerned.
Put a lot of effort into our jive and it paid off, came second.
Foxtrot.
Fox, I've got.
You got fox.
You've got the trot.
Quick.
Last week, coming second, it was exciting. It makes me a little bit more enthusiastic and motivated to be able to do a bit more.
Forward, side, behind, and good. This week's been like having a new partner. David's come in and he's enthusiastic, he's motivated, and he's even having fun.
Doing well with the dancing makes you feel good about yourself, so I'll be putting everything that I possibly can into this week, and I really want to get it right. I'm aching to get it right.
Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick. Impressive. David's improved so much. Maybe he could be the dark horse of the competition. Perfect.
I wouldn't mind being the dark horse. Mind you, everyone's got a spray tan, so everyone's a dark horse at the moment, but I'm the original dark horse.
Bouncing the foxtrot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David Wirapunda and his partner Lisa Van Pelt to the floor.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of the warning voice that comes in the night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Why not use your mentality? Step up, wake up. digging, 'cause I've got you under my skin. Yes, I've got you under my skin.
Lisa. There you go, smart the microphone. Mr. Cool Cat, does anything faze you? Does the foxtrot faze you?
Foxtrot does. It's one of the hardest things that, for me mentally, to think about that in the other dances. It was scary, so felt good, but...
After last week on a real high, how did you go into this week in preparing for this dance?
Oh, the jive was different because I could be myself and be real loud, and this one's a little bit more calm and collective, and you got to be that little cool cat.
Well, I thought he was a cool cat. What do you reckon? Very cool. Well, you guys stay right here because we're going to find out if the judges thought you were a cool cat after the break. Plus, 4 more stars are waiting to dance, including Rachel Finch and Michael. Last week's renegade dancer will face our very own Judge Dredd. Next, on Dancing with the Stars. You're watching Dancing with the Stars, where AFL great David Wirapunda has just been asked to display some pretty agile footwork in the foxtrot. Wira came second last week. Has he hit the mark again tonight? What do you reckon?
I hope so.
You're never short of a word, Lisa. Come on.
I think he did very well.
Fantastic. Good, good, good. Let's see what the judges
I hope they
thought.
agree.
Helen.
Look, you really deserved your result last week, and you were right on the music last week. But tonight, I'm afraid, you rushed the music almost the whole way through, and that was a terrible shame because there is really so much to like about you as a dancer. Your movement is lovely and soft across the floor, so I'm going to have to mark you down. I don't really want to, but that was just a pity. You were racing with one another, and Lisa was trying to hold you back, and it just sort of was a bit of a battle.
He was being that dark horse, and he just bolted.
Yeah, well, exactly.
That's right.
And that's really sad. And when you're lowering, you're collapsing a little through your centre, and when you lower, you're lowering your arms, and then you start to bring them up, so they start to flap a bit. So if you're not careful, you will be flying with the eagles if you keep doing that.
I'd rather be doing this.
Mark, what did you make of that?
Look, I agree with Helen completely. And the one thing I really loved about that was the routine was set for something that David could really understand and engage. And I did like that. So it gives you an understanding of foxtrot, the beautiful flowing choreography that was very, very good. But, you know, as Helen has said, the arms are not right, the body's got to be with her more. But you've got some great things that are good about you, and that is, like Kuda had when he danced, and Paul Akira, you have a very good understanding of vertical balance. When you do change weight from foot to foot, it's light and flowing. The others have to work hard sometimes to get that, so that's a good skill to have.
All right, thank you very much. Some positives there from Mark. Guys, well done. Head back and relax backstage. Well done. Now, if you thought Wira was best on ground tonight, you must vote. Call 1902 55719 or SMS Wira to 191777. You'll also be supporting his charity, which is the David Wirapunda Foundation.
All right. Sorry, there's just a little bit of noise. What are all you guys doing over there? That's so embarrassing! Stop it! Give that to me. Hang on a second. What's this? Oh, hello. Wira, you're a footballer. Now, would you ever pose semi-naked?
I don't think I've ever had my body in that good of a shape before, so it's pretty good for the big fella.
What do you think, ladies? And the boys seem to like it, Dan. Yeah. All right, let's get the judges' scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
5.
Helen Ritchie.
Sorry, David, 5.
Mark Wilson.
5.
Wow, they're tough. We're all having a really good time back here, and they're just like...
I'm back with Georgie yet.
Yeah, you're back with George. We better actually check the Swiss halftime leaderboard and see where everybody is sitting in terms of the scores. In the lead, Tamara and Carmelo for the third time, I think, in a row on 24 points. Then Jo, Beth and Daniel and Alex and Arsen equal second place. Melinda and Sergey, Wira and Lisa and George and Luda. But still 4 couples to dance, Dan?
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Well, last week there were some pretty tense moments when Rachel Finch and her partner Michael broke the rules of tango and made the judges see red. Todd went ballistic and gave them a score of just 3. Let's see how Rachel's been coping in the aftermath of that.
I was on such a high, and we heard the judges' comments.
It's not going to go well. You just did that to push our buttons and it worked.
Your rules change every single week, Todd.
They don't change every single week. You need to know what the rules are, Michael. You're an arrogant attitude.
Todd has his right to his own opinion. I believe we did a great tango, and it was one of the best tangos that I've ever done on the show. I tell Rachel every thought that goes through my mind, and we are a team.
I just did what Michael said.
So, what do we have this week? The dance of the matador, Paso Doble. Push me, and then up strong.
I'll be honest, as the competition has gone on, Michael has been getting tougher and tougher on me.
Seriously, put some aggression, put some power behind, so I fly away.
Push, straight legs.
Don't slap me, push me.
5, 6. Stronger?
Yes.
So you really want me to push you hard?
No, really? Have you been listening to me?
Michael's teaching can be a little bit abrupt at times.
What's so difficult about that?
I don't know.
I need Rachel to match my energy, to be a lot stronger on that dance floor. Forward!
I need to be more assertive. Oh my God. Tapping into the aggression is something I've never done before. A boxing glove?
Yep.
You're kidding.
The whole happy smiling act has to go out the door.
Let's do it. That's it. Every time I was kicking into the boxing bag, I was thinking about the times that Michael may have not been so nice to me.
How's that? Last week, Todd and I got a little passionate. This week, let's hope the only passion that remains is between Rachel and I on the dance floor.
Well, there was plenty of passion there, and there was plenty of passion right here last week. Now, Todd, they really got you fired up last week, didn't they?
Yeah, well, because it's about partnership, and I think it's up to Michael as the professional dancer to steer Rachel into a safety zone. He steered her straight into a storm by, you know, willfully saying, I don't care what the judges think, I don't care what the rules are, I'm going to do what I want. And he just, if he wants to get a reaction and do that, well, he got one. But I have to put a lot aside when I think about Michael, because I don't like the way, to be honest, he talks to Rachel in those packages. I think it's condescending, and I put that aside because I'm here to do a professional job. And tonight's a different dance with different priorities, different strengths, and different tools that you need to conquer it. And I think we'll just sort of start again. But, you know, Michael's just got to play by the rules like everybody else.
There's no doubt he has a very unique personality.
Boring.
Okay. But your point, essentially, is that each dancer has a responsibility to their star, more than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And in ballroom dancing, when somebody makes a mistake, in the competitive world, these guys will tell you too, it's never you stuffed up, it's never I stuffed up, it's we stuffed up. And Rachel doesn't have that background or that technique. You know, when you saw her last week in the video even say to Michael, you're going to go against what they're saying, and the way he kind of just puffed up and went, yeah, well, it's going to cause a reaction. And, you know, we've been in the business too long to have, you know, our credibility quashed like that. But having said that, I think the most important thing is to move on and move forward and judge everybody evenly within the same framework of the rules. And I'm prepared to do that.
Good to hear. Well, up next, Rachel and Michael will get their chance to respond right here on the dance floor. It is Dancer versus the judges when we return to Dancing with the Stars. This is Dancing with the Stars, and we are live. Now, their determination to be different angered the judges and divided audiences. And we're about to find out now if Rachel and Michael are going to toe the line tonight. Now, last week, there were a few fireworks here at Dancing with the Stars. How did you feel going away from last week's show?
As I said in the package, I was on such a high when I finished dancing. And then I think it was just motivation to stick by the rules and do the right thing and make the show entertaining and exciting with the rules. And, you know, we work as a partnership. But for me, I'm just on this incredible journey, so I'm enjoying every day.
Have you put a gag on him tonight, or...?
No?
No gag. Look, in reality, it's always a great feeling when the judges say something nice to you, and sometimes not so nice things don't feel so nice, you know, when you're standing up there after you've put your heart and soul into something. And the thing that we want to do is work hard every single week and bring something to this competition so we improve every single week. And my only wish is for this beautiful lady here is to fall in love with this wonderful world of dance that I've been blessed to be in.
Fantastic. Well, you guys have the opportunity now to step out there and show everyone what you've got. So I invite you to do that now. Ladies and gentlemen, dancing the Paso Doble, please welcome Rachel Finch and her partner, Michael Misner, to the floor. With a triumphant return to the dance floor. A standing ovation. Well done. I'll give you that one, I'll give you that one. Thank you. I bet that felt good.
It did feel good. The energy, as I said, in show one is so magnificent in this place. The band, amazing. The audience, thank you so much.
And you add to that everything that's gone on last week, everything we've spoken about tonight, but to go out and nail that and do that the way you did must be very satisfying.
Feels good. Feels really, really good.
Yeah. You're quiet. Very quiet. All right, let's not put this off any further. Let's go to Mark.
You know what? That's a great way to come back. Sorry for my throat. Great way to come back and do what you do with your dancing, and we completely love that, right? I think you've really improved. And what you've produced now in your body is great to watch. What I would like to have seen in Paso Doble choreographically is less tricks, because they're wonderful. What you did was very clever, but more long groups to balance out this choreography, because I want to see more of her dancing. That's what I want from your service. Yeah. I did enjoy that. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Helen?
Look, Rachel, I see you as a young lady who really wants to do this show, who is enthusiastic and does have danceability. That is without a doubt. And I gave you a 7 last week, and that was really for you. Okay, so that's how I think you should be here. Okay, so let's put that behind us. Tonight, I thought that was really hard music to choreograph to. It was a good Paso Doble. You spent a lot of time on the arm styling, which I thought was quite lovely. But yes, I would have liked a little bit more activity. Yeah. Okay, without going over the top.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was a clash. I'm not such a traditionalist as far as the Paso goes, probably than my colleagues, but I like the way that you've been brave enough to reinvent the Paso Doble with the modern music, but it's going to take an incredible amount of finesse from you, Michael, to make it all work. The costuming's got to work, so we've got you in a bolero Paso Doble look. We don't have Paso Doble style music, so to fight that, you have to then do maybe more contemporary choreography as well. So it's a whole package. The thing about a Paso Doble is it's epic. That had an epic feel, the music had an epic feel, but then you've got this traditional kind of Paso Doble look going on. I think you've got to be brave enough to reinvent the Paso, go the whole way. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Try and make the choreography fit. I wouldn't have maybe gone for the Spanish look. The steps that you did were good, and you've got a strong dancer in there. And Michael, we said to you in week 1, don't over-choreograph, and you've pulled it back, but I think you might have pulled it back too far. I think Rachel's probably capable of a little bit more.
Wait till you see the quick step.
Thank you very much, judges. Not so many fireworks tonight. Just quickly, we spoke about a dancer's responsibility to their star. Probably hard for you to answer right now, but Do you believe that this partnership and Michael is bringing out the best in your dancing and you in this show?
Well, I haven't had any other partner, so it's really hard for me to say that. But no, it's true. I haven't, and I am challenged every single day. I wake up, I go to training, and I'm having such an amazing time learning and just trying to grasp that concept of why do we do this? Why do we look here? And it's just an amazing world, and I'm so grateful.
Well, your enthusiasm is infectious. Rachel Finch, ladies and gentlemen, and Michael Mizza. Well done. Take those, head backstage and see Sonia. And we're going to see what those comments mean for their scores. Now, to vote for Rachel, dial 1902 557 or SMS Rachel to 191777 at the end of tonight's show. And you'll also be helping her charity, which is Camp Quality.
Can I just say, first of all, I'm just going to stand it like this because I can't stand next to you. No, don't. That's better. Oh. No, because I saw myself in a promo with you this week and I can't do it. So from here, what was the reaction this week?
Great. It was good, yeah. A lot of aggression in there, and those boxing classes certainly paid.
No, but what were people saying to you in the street, Rachel? No, get back.
Oh, in the street? Just go for next week, enjoy yourself, and put more aggression into it.
Did they say anything to you about Todd in the comments that he made?
What comments?
No, not really. It was just kind of putting it into this week, so focusing on this week.
Well, he was as popular as a red-headed stepson from what I could tell, but we better get his scores right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
I know where you live, Sonia. 7.
Helen Ritchie.
8.
Mark Wilson.
8.
Second place, very nice work. Nothing embarrassing about that score and nothing embarrassing about that picture of you, Dan. You're very photogenic, you must remember that. And I think we actually are quite good together. So I've created the McKruger. My hair looks good on you, Dan.
She's nuts. She is nuts. Nothing's changing. Tonight, everyone needs to play by the rules. So surely Rob Palmer wouldn't try and push the judges' buttons, would he? We're going to find out as Rob, Blair and Esther head your way next. It's right here on Dancing with the Stars. Right across Australia, this is Dancing with the Stars. Now, actor Blair McDonough has been getting rave reviews after 2 blistering weeks. His skills on the dance floor have taken everyone by surprise, but none more so than Blair himself.
You're the man to beat in this competition.
I think you're going to be a real force to be reckoned with.
Yes! Oh, you know, we're happy to just keep building on what we've got, and who knows, hopefully we can only get better.
Paso Doble. It's a real strong dance. It's a manly dance. I think it's going to do quite well. We're in a bull ring, and you're the matador.
I've got to be a lot more manly.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's just so girly. He looks like a girl. This is you. I'm a matador.
I don't look like a girl. I look a little confused.
It's a bit feminine. You're looking a bit like the matador's missus.
Someone calls you a girl, you may as well just show them what it might look like.
That was just the icing on the cake.
Well, you said I dance like a woman, so I just wanted to try it out, see what it feels like.
All right, I feel like a bit of a knob now.
Get changed!
I really need to show them that I'm the matador not to be messed with.
Dancing the Paso Doble. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Blair McDonough and his partner Jessica Raffer to the floor.
Jess and Blair. Great work. Fantastic overlay this evening. Happy with that one, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Well done. Come out here. How did you... Mate, you nailed it. You nailed it. The crowd loved it. You loved it. She's laughing and giggling. What do you reckon? That's what this show's about.
All these dancers in this show are awesome. They're just so good in what they teach us, how they corral us, how they get us to do this stuff that I would never have done in a million years. Thank you. Well done.
Let's go straight to the judges. Helen.
Now, I said you're a force to be reckoned with last week, and I really do think that. But I must say, I didn't like that so much tonight. Well, I'm sorry, that's what I'm here for. The energy between you is fabulous. Every week you've been very consistent with that, but that had a cha-cha flavour for me. And now, that might have been the music, it just came across like that to me. You're capable of doing some fabulous things, I think. Some really strong body shaping and line, really strong leg placements and all those sort of things, and characterising it in that way. So I hate to do this to you because I do think you're a good couple, but I'm going to have to mark you lower tonight. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Todd.
It is.
Look, I'm not going to sound like a broken record because there's obviously... well, the couples that haven't done Paso Doble yet should probably be listening to all of this, because if you get a beat, Jess, that gives you that cha-cha feel, you're going to instinctively go down that road. Now, the problem I've got with you is the choreography that Jess gave you, I thought you handled brilliantly and really well in your usual flair, right? And... so how do I judge you? Do I judge you because it's not your fault? Because Jess kind of, I could see why you did. You instinctively went with the music. So do I judge the dancing that you did, which I think was good, or do I think that you got a little bit wrong? Was that mismatch? I don't know what to do with you, because I like the way you danced. You showed that raw, vulnerable side that you've shown with a handle on how to do choreography and presented it with flair and passion, and I just have no clue what I'm going to score you.
Well, you judges have a few moments to think about it. Thank you very much. Fingers crossed that they judge you up, yeah? Because we loved it, you loved it, obviously, and the crowd loved it. Great stuff. Go and cool down in the green room. Great work. Now, to vote for Blair, call 1902 5577 or 17 or SMS Blair to 191 777, and you'll be supporting Variety, the children's charity. Son.
Thank you, Jan. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, awesome. Great fun.
Really good. And a little bit of cross-dressing that went on in your package, which was interesting. But I don't know if you've seen Georgia. Have a go.
Hey, brother!
Yep.
I just ran.
There you have it.
Just because you do it once doesn't mean you're a cross-dresser.
Well, after that score, I need votes. So
Thanks. We'll get the judges' scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores: Todd McKenny,
6.
Helen Ritchie,
Sorry, 5.
Mark Wilson.
Yeah, sorry, 5.
Like not expecting that at all.
No, well, look,
neither was the audience by the sound.
No, it's look, we did our best, and Jess does an amazing job.
I'm sorry, it was my fault.
No, don't be silly.
I'll try harder next time.
Exactly.
Nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just what the judges scored. We loved it, didn't we? Yeah. Getting very hot back here. For all the juicy extras, why don't you just go to our website?
You'll find exclusive behind-the-scenes video, highlights of each episode, and interviews with our dancing celebs. Check out our hot photo galleries, revealing backstage stories, and vote in our polls or chat with dance fans from across the country on the message board. All this and much more on our official Dancing with the Stars website. Go to yahoo7.com.au/TV and click on Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, and last week Rob Palmer pulled out an absolute belter of a performance. He earned a standing ovation, a great score, plus he left the judges speechless with those black PVC pants.
That was so bad it was good, if you understand what I mean.
So bad that it's good.
That's a backhanded compliment.
Sort of.
It's a compliment.
Yeah. Todd said my arms are all over the shop.
You get this kind of gay waft.
Hopefully we'll be able to turn on a jaw dropper next week, because I want to make my family proud. New week, new dance.
That's it.
Hit me with it.
Foxtrots.
Really? Is there a fox in it? Trouble. This week is the first dance that my family are actually going to be watching me do live, so I really want to hit it, you know, and get it right. This is where the kids are, over in Wales. I haven't seen Gwen and the kids since early May. I miss them like crazy. It's like having lost an arm, you know. I miss them. Let's get dancing.
But in front!
The foxtrot is proving to be a little more challenging than anything else we've done so far. I'm sorry, it's all gone bad.
Rob's putting quite a lot of pressure on himself, backwards, forwards.
I want to make sure that this week I get my dance looking good, you know, because I've got my families here. I haven't seen them in ages. I just want it to be good. And it's not at the moment. Okay, you know, regardless of how good the dance is, I'm really looking forward to seeing the reaction of my wife and my kids. I'm sure they're going to love it. Hello. Been without my wife and 2 kids for about 2 months now. How are you? Hey, baby. I missed you all. Okay. Yeah. Just having them there will be spectacular.
Daddy, are you dancing?
Yes, brother. You want to come and watch?
Yeah.
Dancing the Foxtrot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rob Palmer and his partner Alana Patience to the floor.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me. Wouldn't you like to have fun, fun, fun? How's about a few laughs, laughs? I could show you a good time. Let me show you a good time. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me.
Well done. Mate, a very, very special night for you.
Oh, wow.
With your wife and children in the audience. Let's go straight over there, because that was such a lovely bit of footage. What did you think of Daddy?
Sensational. Sensational, Rob.
Have you ever seen him like that before?
No, I can't wait to go to a wedding and get a spray tan.
That 2 months must feel like a lifetime for you
I know.
guys.
I'm so proud you're my hero, Rob, honestly. Really good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. That's what I wanted to think. All good?
Say something!
I think your daughter wasn't quite sure what was going on. It kind of looks like my dad, but no. And what's he doing with that woman out there?
Oh, wow. Wow, what a laugh. That was great fun. That was so much fun.
Must be a very special moment for you, mate.
It is. I miss them deeply, and it's so good to have them back. It's been a real, buzz of a week for me, and it's like, does it get any better, like I think.
Oh, mate. So good to see. So good to see. Back to the dancing. Let's see what the judges thought. Mark.
Oh, mate, I don't know how you did it 2 months, that'd kill me. Mate, there was so much wrong with it.
Oh, no. Boom, boom. Shot by the fun sheriff.
You got your bum out, you know, you pick your feet up in places, but it's so lovable. You're so wonderful to watch because you embrace the dance. You dance a beautiful big slow here, you know, it was very clear. There's lots of quicks throughout the whole thing. I'm not quite sure how to mark you, but I just completely love what you do.
Oh. Well, that counts for something.
Yeah. And I don't think he's the only one in here right now. Todd.
I saw you working on your hands.
Thanks,
I saw
mate.
them.
I've been trying so hard.
That's amazing.
Oh,
and
dear.
Helen, when you walked on, said, how did they get his hair to stick down cement? So congratulations to makeup. But do you know what I loved about it? I love your little acting vignettes that you come out with at the beginning because they suit you. That means that you don't have to dance as much.
That is this girl here.
It suits your character. And Alana, you've done such a fantastic job, but you know what I'm going to say, don't you? You broke hold there. Now, I can honestly say, as a choreographer myself, I can see why you did it. I think it was a true artistic choice. The accents went bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da, and you just wanted to do something
being
theatrical.
dry humped and manhandled by a lady at the club. Anyone would break hold.
And all to music. Fantastic. Well, we're in sequence. That's why we love this business. But I was going to mark you really high because I think I could see you improving for the first time, and I had a joy on my face watching you. So I'm going to mark you well, but I'm taking marks off for that because you just can't do it. We can't say it's okay for Michael to do it and not you. It's all that.
And I discussed that with Rob, and I said we are taking a risk, and it's not. I mean, there's no disrespect
No,
to
I
you
can
guys.
see exactly why you do it.
But I explained, you know, musically it works. It's really hard to ignore that part of the music. It's such a great song.
Yeah.
So.
And on entertainment, that's
we
why
knew that.
I would have marked you really high. So you're not going to lose too much, but you are going to lose a bit.
Fair enough.
You seem far more okay with this than you did with Rachel and Michael last week.
Yes, because Alana and Rob didn't premeditate the whole thing and say, we're going to go against them. It was a true artistic choice, whereas I didn't feel like that with Michael and Rachel.
Yep.
Or with Michael, sorry, Rachel.
Yep, no, fantastic. Well said. Thank you for clarifying that for us. Rob and Alana, great stuff. He's been working very hard.
Yeah, he has.
I think it's paid off tonight. Fam, they loved it. They loved it. Head back and see Sonia in the green room. Great stuff, mate. Now, to support Rob and his dancing dreams, you must vote. Call 1902 55711 or SMS Rob to 191777, and you'll also be helping his charity, which is the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
Good time.
Love you, Robbie. Thank you. Bring out the camera.
Oh, Rob, how cute are your kids?
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Gorgeous as your wife.
Yep.
You're her hero.
Yeah.
And you could win this competition. You just need to come out of your shell a little bit.
Oh, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that need to happen for me to go too much further.
We love you. Let's get the judges' scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
7.
Helen Ritchie.
7.
Mark Wilson.
Yeah, 7.
Wow. Yeah, mate, I'm thrilled to bits. That's fantastic. 3 sevens, all lucky, you know. Yeah, all good.
Good. Dad.
Everybody's happy. It's great. All of our stars, though, are desperate to dodge elimination tonight, including Home and Away's Esther Anderson, and she's set Dancers for Survival next. Dancing with the Stars live across Australia. Now, sirens go off whenever Esther Anderson steps onto our screens, and it is no different right here on the dance floor. So, after 2 solid weeks, will Esther ring our bells again tonight?
I just felt really comfortable with these steps, like I knew what I was doing.
The intensity was there, the cat bum face was gone, you were great.
I am very happy with that. I felt that I had strength. I felt strong inside.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Passo!
Doble. Our passo is not about a matador, it's not about his cape. Esther is playing the Hollywood diva celebrity. This role for her is going to be somewhat of a challenge because she's such a super sweet, down-to-earth person. All right, so show me how it goes.
Is that all right?
Nope, more. I just want it ultra over the top.
All right. I'll work on it.
She's having some confidence issues. Someone's just been eliminated from the competition, so that's weighing heavily on her mind.
I'm not trying to challenge you on this, I just want to
Like Naomi Campbell.
know why. On Home and Away, it's all about being really believable and natural. This is really theatrical.
Thank you, that's gorgeous.
I know I can get the steps right. I've done that before. So I want to leave my nerves backstage and I just want to go out there and ooze that confidence and sell it.
Dancing the Paso Doble. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Esther Anderson and her partner Brendan Midson to the floor.
We are the crowd, we're coming out. Got my flash on, it's true. Need that picture of you, it's so magical. We'd be so fantastical. I'm the biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar, you know that I'll be. Paparazzi, promise I'll be mine, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, chase you down until you love me. Paparazzi, real good. Dancing in the studio, snap, snap to beat on the radio. I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar, you know that I'll be. Paparazzi, promise I'll be mine, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, chase you down until you love me. Paparazzi.
Well done, Esther and Brendan. I'll give you that. Only on Dancing with the Stars, we'd see a Paso to Lady Gaga. Great stuff. How did you enjoy that?
It was fun. It was fun. He was pumping me up out there, and in the rehearsal today, I actually did it a bit early and slapped him so hard.
I was sitting in the front row for that. You got him good.
So I was kind of hoping I'd get him again just for the drama of it. But no, I'm glad I didn't.
I was like, method acting.
We've talked a couple of times tonight about dancers' responsibilities to their stars. How is your partnership going? How is your chemistry going? Because it looks great.
Thanks. Yeah, we love each other.
We're like best friends. We just, when you're around someone that often every single day, you know, you get close and you communicate well. We're best friends.
He's amazing, and I keep saying to him, I'm going to hunt you down for cheap dance lessons once this is over. We're staying really good friends.
Good to hear. Well, let's see what the judges thought. Mark.
Firstly, let's go technical. I need you, and I've said this for a couple of weeks, to use your legs more to create your own drive, because I just get a sense your body and legs are a bit brittle to shift across the room. I have been talking about that. If you don't fix that now, it's going to cost you the next few weeks. That must be done, all right? It's a big one. But I love the choreography, Brendan. I thought that was a very good choreography. I'm looking for the Spanish gypsy dance. I'm not sure whether I really bought into the whole Hollywood thing, but you were brave in doing that. But what I do love is that two people need to bring themselves to create art in dance and paint a beautiful picture. And you did that tonight, so I really like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Helen, what did you think of that?
Well, you know, I think we've had quite a few actors do this show, and I think once they get that there is a character and a mood to a dance, then they just excel. And I think that is the way you really have to go with Esther. Before you teach her any steps, you should just put on the music and say, right, what do you feel to this? Whether she stamps her feet or floats around the room, so that she gets the idea of the character, and then that'll be more real, and I'm sure you would enjoy it more. You're doing a great job. I said about your arms the first week. I think you could have had the opportunity with that fabulous dress you've got on to use the skirt more and really fill up the volume of that space you had. But good job tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Todd,
Well, finally, like somebody did reinvent the passo, and I bought it. I loved the whole paparazzi thing. I thought it was great. It had danger to it, and it had a passo-esque character to it, which is what we were looking for. It went with the contemporary music. You weren't sitting there in a Spanish outfit to contemporary music doing contemporary steps. It was a great marriage of all those different elements. So you guys have just encapsulated everything I've been saying about the other passos tonight. I thought it was fantastic. I thought your characterisation was great, choreography great. You can see your best friends, and it pays off big time on the dance floor.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you.
Some great comments, guys. Well done. Go back and see Sonia and the whole cast in the green room. We're going to get your scores after the break. Now, if you liked Esther tonight, then you must vote. Call 1902 557 10 or SMS Esther to 191 777 and also be supporting her charity, which is Beyond Blue. Well, whose dancing dreams will be shattered tonight? Another star's bid for mirror ball glory is about to come to a screeching halt. The Dancing with the Stars elimination is coming up next. Welcome back to the fiery bullfight that is Dancing with the Stars. Esther and Brendan have just completed the final paso doble of the night, and they're waiting backstage right now for the judges' scores with Sonia.
Very nice. Dancing to paparazzi, and you had a bit of a run-in with a paparazzi, didn't you, at the airport? What happened?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was embarrassing. I had the last week's hairdo gone wild. The bird's nest still happening, falling out. And yeah, anyway.
From the night before.
From the night.
But big black sunglasses, so it doesn't matter.
Incorporating this week's theme, Hollywood.
It worked. It worked for me. It worked for the judges too, I think. Let's get their scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Todd McKenny.
9.
Helen Ritchie.
7.
Mark Wilson.
8.
Oh, that puts you in equal first place. Very exciting. I think we better check the full-time Swiss leaderboard and see how everybody finished up in equal first place. Esther and Brendan and Tamara and Carmelo. Around the middle we've got Robin, Alana, Jo Beth and Daniel, Alex and Arson. And right down the bottom, and I know he's not happy about it, George, poor George. He's worried because he was down the bottom last week, weren't you, George? And you're scared. He's scared about elimination, Dan.
Yeah.
He'll be right. He'll be right.
In the corner. Well, that is how the judges saw things tonight, but of course, you don't have to agree. To have your say on which stars should stay on the dance floor, simply have to cast your vote.
To vote for Tamara and Carmelo, ring 1902 557715 or SMS Tamara to 191 777.
To vote for Jo Beth and Daniel, call 1902 557718 or SMS Jo Beth to 191 777.
If you want George and Luda to stick around, dial 1902 557714 or SMS George to 191 777.
If you want to see Melinda and Sergey dance again, ring 1902 557720 or SMS Melinda to 191 777.
If you want to keep Alex and Arson dancing for another week, call 1902 557716 or SMS Alex to 191 777.
If you'd like Wira and Lisa to stay around, dial 1902 557719 or SMS Wira to 191 777.
To show your support for Rachel and Michael, call 1902 557713 or SMS Rachel to 191 777.
To keep Blair and Jessica in the competition, dial 1902 557717 or SMS Blair to 191 777.
To make sure Robin and Alana stick around, dial 1902 557711 or SMS Rob to 191 777.
If you're a fan of Esther and Brendan, call 1902 557710 or SMS Esther to 191 777. A fantastic effort from all 10 stars tonight. Of course, helped along by a rocking soundtrack from Chong Lim and the Dancing with the Stars Orchestra.
Plus another night of high drama from our judges. Please thank Todd McKenny, Helen Ritchie and Mark Wilson.
But right now, it is time. We're about to announce the second couple to leave Dancing with the Stars. We now have the verdict.
Tonight's judges' scores have been combined with your viewer vote, and our 10 couples have now been ranked from highest to lowest.
In no particular order, the first 4 couples we announce are definitely safe tonight. The first couple is Alex and Arson.
Also safe are Tamara and Carmelo.
Back for another week are Rachel and Michael.
Joining them are Esther and Brendan.
Well, that leaves 6 couples. Now, once again, in no particular order, the next couple safely through is Rob and Alana.
Also returning are George and Luda.
Surviving for another week are Jo, Beth and Daniel.
Only 3 couples remain. The final pair safe tonight is Wira and Lisa.
From Melinda and Sergey, Blair and Jessica. You have been ranked the lowest tonight. Please step forward and join us.
Unfortunately, one of you is about to leave for good, so good luck to both of you.
I can tell you that tonight came down to the wire. The next couple I announce will be eliminated from the competition. Leaving Dancing with the Stars tonight are Blair and Jessica.
Melinda and Sergey, well done. Can you head back and join the others? It is a big shock. A big shock.
These guys.
Mate, that's a bugger, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you were just getting going, mate.
I was just getting warm.
How, I mean, I think everyone's a little bit of a shock because you guys really did well tonight. You blitzed the first 2 weeks.
Well, you can never rest on your laurels, can you?
You're trying to find a positive
spin. I am trying to find a
mate.
positive spin. I'm bloody shattered, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was, I was having a lot of fun. I was, this woman here pushed me to the brink of insanity quite often, but it was well worth it.
And Jess, you really take it personally too, don't you? I know you feel it. I know you feel it in the green room.
I do feel it, yeah. But so proud of you. You're just, how good is he? Like, he's so good.
Very good, and you raised money for Variety Children's
very
Charity.
happy. Thank you very much.
I got to say, how good has this group been? I mean, you've been one of the leaders. You've been one of the playmakers in here, mate. One of the rascals.
There's a crazy bunch of whackers there, but they're good people, and you've got a damn good show here. So keep watching. They're only going to get better, so it's going to be good.
Fantastic, mate. Seriously, it has been great having you on. You've been absolutely valuable to the show. Thank you.
So good. I think we need to see it again.
Yeah.
It's really awful to see another couple go.
No, it's always so sad. Now, to make sure it's not your favourite, you've got to show your support.
That's right. The lines are now open, so to help your favourite star keep dancing, you need to cast your vote.
Yeah. As if this week wasn't hot enough, next week we really turn up the heat. Our 9 remaining stars will need to put on their sexy pants for the rumba.
Oh, it's actually very romantic, Dan.
Oh, come on, it's a sexy pants dance.
Oh, they'll actually need loads of stamina too for the quick steps, so you dodged that bullet.
Yeah, it's going to be another massive week. But right now, would Blair and Jess please take to the dance floor one last time. Until next week, where we wear the sexy pants. Good night, Australia! Woo!